Of course, top 10 in the state with a handful of wrestlers.
They have about
as well.
7 or 8 ranked wrestlers in the state. It's AA, but AA is tough. You know, the top half of that rankings can definitely compete with AAA. So we're going to see that. We're going to see that today.
And I believe we got Tyler Detweiler. Yep.
And for Derry, we should have Olson, who is ranked 20th in the state.
Detweiler off a great win over Cale Yannick of Moon earlier today. I was able to get in here and watch that matchup. That was pretty impressive to see that. Early going here, 2 wrestlers trying to feel themselves out.
So we had a couple tough matches. I know Palmyra beat Moon. That was an upset that no one saw coming. The crowd was electric. We thought it came down to the last 2 matches. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, and one of the guys that kind of helped make the charge there for Palmyra is the guy that's wrestling on the mat. Like I said earlier, a big win over Cale Yannick. In the opening round match there to kind of get them off and running for Palmyra. And again, as they turn over here onto the into the earlier part of their lineup, they have just hammers littered throughout the lightweights, man. Really, really impressive to watch them do their thing.
We're going to see an absolute treat at 107.
Yeah, for sure. 107 is going to be good. 114 is going to be really good. Like, there's going to be some dogfights here in this matchup. Again, these two feeling each other out. We'll do our best with the clock. We're on the opposite side of the scoreboard, but we'll see what we can do for you guys. Again, 3-point takedowns here. It is more to the college out of bounds rule. Now there's a half shot by Detweiler, defended nicely by Olson. Olson, correct?
Yes.
Okay, got you. Another half shot. Not much going here in the early part of the opening round match here in the championship finals of the Moondles, and that is the end of the period. No scoring there, 0-0 going into the second. And Green gets hit with a stalling call, tying the shoes up. Rule number 1, Mr. Ritter, make sure you have your shoes tied.
Well, it started at 160.
No, 139.
139, yes.
Yeah, Bob.
That's
down there yelling into our main man, Matt Leeper. Of course, we got 2 great tech guys behind the scenes, Matt Leeper,
our trusty
and my
leaders.
main man, Chris, behind there too. Just awesome stuff to be able to produce this and bring this to you guys here on this great Saturday afternoon here in the Whippeal. Detweiler on a tight rod.
So again, it is at 139. We will be facing that shortly. So yeah, that was a big surprise there. Moon losing, I believe the score was 35-29. So 1 match swing. You mentioned it earlier, partner. The Yannick match was huge. They're both tough wrestlers. You can tell it's a close match. They grinded it out. Someone had to win.
And the 107 was really impressive. Watching their 107 Foltz take out Thomas from Moon in that match as well. Thomas, one of the other hammers there for Moon. Just a really, really good squad here for Palmyra. Of course, they're going up against one of the Whippeal's best in Derry. Derry defeated West Allegheny just a moment ago in a tight matchup. Just a little bit too much for West Allegheny in that match. And here we are in the finals.
Derry has to be one of the
escape
deepest.
For Olson. We're 1-0 now. Say again, sorry, brother.
Yeah, it's okay. Derry has to be one of the deepest teams in AA. Top to bottom, I think they have 7 or 8 ranked guys in the state. And that's just impressive. They're ranked right now second. You have Burl obviously up top. That could flip at any moment.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Especially
And that's the same 2 squads we saw last year. I mean, those are, creating a little rivalry, of course. And, again, I love what Derry does with their head coach, Troy Dolan. Now, Olson's in on an underhook, looking to drive through. Nice snap, trying to find his way through this position. They break up. Nice high crotch there for Detweiler. He's in deep. Switching off to the other side, head inside.
A bit short time.
Short time here. And that's how the period's going to end. 1-0 Olsen going into the third here in the opening round match at the Moondols. Detweiler's going to go down. Start the third period. Again, don't forget, partner, we have that stall call from the shoe not being tied there at the end of the first. So keep that in your back pocket, fans. And Detweiler's up, and he gets the early escape, and now we are all knotted up at 1-1 here in the third period. Looks like a really good, even bout here. First one to get a takedown looks like to be in control. Detweiler seems to be the one picking up the motion a little bit more. Beautiful snap into a high crotch, looking to cut across and finish. Great roll through there is Olsen, as he needs to get height.
High man wins here.
High man wins here, no doubt about it. What we got? And if neither guy gets going here, we're going to get stalemated. Oh, now Olsen's looking to lift his head up a little bit as the Derry coaches are urging him to try to get some height. And a good recovery for Detweiler to get the takedown, and there it is, 4-1 there for Detweiler. We got to be about halfway through the third. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, there should be about 40, 50 seconds left.
Yup. And Olsen's trying to get an escape, and he gets it. Now we're 4-2. Again, fans, 3-point takedown. Olsen can still take the lead in this match with a takedown. 4-2 Detweiler. Oh, and a good try to go behind. No. Great try there for a go behind for Olsen. It looks like we have short time, and that's how it will end. The opening round match goes to Palmyra. Mr. Tyler Detweiler continuing his fantastic day, taking out Olsen in the opening round match. 3-0 Palmyra. Moving on up, 145 pounds. Who are we thinking we're going to have here, partner?
For Palmyra, we should have Weidman.
Weidman, okay.
And 145 for Derry should be McNeil.
McNeil and Weidman. McNeil, freshman, I believe.
I believe he's young, and his brother might be above him.
Okay, I got you. McNeil boys, both really good. Beautiful go behind, and there's the opening round takedown. Give me his name again for Palmyra.
Weidman.
Weidman, okay. Weidman with the opening round takedown here. 3-0. And he looks to go suck across, trying to bury this half deep. And he lets him go, cuts him, go back up to his feet. Looking dump here. McNeil elbow deep. Trying to work his way behind. Walking his way around. Going butt drag now. He's too far deep on that far elbow there. Got to release that. There he does. Now he's going in for a single. Trying to sit him. And he goes through. No points. Good action there. Good action there from those two guys. We got a match here under 145 pounds.
So I believe if we have our facts straight, this is William, and he is a freshman, William McNeil.
Beautiful. And as we see here, as we go down through this Derry lineup, they're going to be here for a few years. A bunch of young talent mixed with some really, really good senior and junior hammers. A little bit of blood time here for McNeil. They get it all cleaned up and back into the center. Back to neutral. Again, 3-1. And McNeil's in on ahead inside high crotch. He's trying to finish. Beautiful sit down, trying to cut the corner. What's this kid's name? Weidman for Weidman, trying to cut the corner here. McNeil doing a great job putting the foot on the other side of the head as he gets height now, and he's looking to finish. Great scramble here for Weidman, and there it is. Not yet. There it is. 3-point takedown for McNeil, and we are at 5-3. So 4-3. 4-3, I believe. McNeil here on a boot rod. Short time left in the first period, and that's how it will end. 4-3 McNeil. Pair of takedowns with McNeil getting the extra escape. McNeil will go down to start the second.
So far, partner, these teams are evenly matched.
Very great match. Great duel. Weidman's a little high here. He's got to watch as McNeil looks to reach for the head. Weidman trying to get his hips back as he puts his boots in there. He's still a little high. He's trying to readjust himself as he does. McNeil just working on keeping a strong base here. He looks to go mule kick and shake. And there it is. The reversal for McNeil to make it 6-3 here early in the second period. Again, just a little bit too high on the legs there, partner. Just, you know how it is. When you put them boots in, you got to make sure you're secure. You got to make sure you're in the middle of the back.
You get a little too high, kids start head hunting. That's a reversal waiting to happen.
Granby, half Granby attempt there. Now McNeil has a bar, and he's trying to run it around, trying to step over the head. And there he does. He's trying to settle him down. We're getting some back points here. And he readjusts to a different.
Ref's holding 4.
4 back points. Full set. He goes right into a crossface.
Ref's still holding 4.
Still holding 4. Still holding 4. And now he rewards the 4 points for McNeil.
Now he's looking for bonus here, partner. 10-3.
And you and I both know in high school duels, man, every little bonus point counts.
Every point counts. You guys can't see it, but over here on mat 1, we have 2 heartbroken teams. They're wrestling hard, though. This has been an impressive match to our side here. We have West A and Moon. They're going to see each other a lot this season, both AAA. Yeah, they had 2
Same
tough
section,
losses.
they'll probably see each other again. But I think if we talk to both coaches, they were hoping to see each other in the finals. But here we are for 3rd and 4th. And again, both these teams, Derry and Palmyra, just super impressive today. Came ready to wrestle, picking up bonus points where they can, getting the upsets where they needed them. And that's why they find both of them, each other in the finals. Great ride here for McNeil on top. He's really been punishing Weidman as he's going to try to go for a crossface again here.
And this takes a toll on you, especially when you start on bottom in the 3rd. You're down 7. You got to get out. Once they break you down, it's hard to get back up. He's fighting hard, though.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's definitely got to try to work his way up to his base. But like you said, man, that gas tank, it'll start hitting that the E button real quick. You just lay on that bottom too much. It just really sucks the life out of you. As we'll get a fresh start here. Referee says let's get a fresh one. Here we go. McNeil back on top. And a roll through, and he gets it. Does not clear his hips enough. Is Weidman, and McNeil right back on top to a punishing rod. Very impressive stuff here for McNeil on this ride. And again, I think we're going to see a lot of that with Derry. Of course, Troy Dolan is known for being one of the top specialists here in the Whippy and in the game. Of course, you know, 3-time state champ in his own right, one of the best to ever suited up here in the Whippeal.
Legs in again, riding tough.
And we get a stalling call.
It's about 45 seconds left in this match.
Just ref didn't like the parallel ride there.
Yep.
Just gotta work your way, try to figure it out and get him over there.
I will say it's been impressive to see how they're promoting action. 3-point takedown, quicker stalemate calls, stalling. We're starting to call that more.
How about the out of bounds rule?
Out of bounds rule, yes. 1 point of contact. Cylinder rule.
And man, does that really change the game when you have that too? I think it's fantastic because it really gets these guys prepared for the next level, for college wrestling, which ultimately, you know, what are we doing if we're not preparing these guys for college? So I absolutely love it, and I love the 3-point takedown. I know, partner, we talked about it the last time we were live together at the Cannon Mac match. You're either can really put up points and end a match quick, or you're never necessarily out of a match because you can get those 3-point takedowns in bunches if you break a kid at the end of the match.
Once you start opening it up, it could get nasty real quick.
And that's the end of the match there. McNeil will pick up
10-3.
a 10-3 regular decision. He just fails to score that extra bonus point there, but a fantastic match there for McNeil.
So, partner, we mentioned bonus points are big for matches. 10-3. Would you have ridden them out there?
No chance, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. No chance. You know, you got to try to figure out a way to get out there, and even if you give up that escape and you don't get the takedown, you're still in the same situation of 6-4 or a 10-4 match or a 10-3 match. It's the same thing. So I agree 100% there, partner. You got to try to find a way to get that extra bonus point in a match that we feel is going to be really close.
Really close.
And there's a nice takedown there for who we got?
I believe we have Andrew versus another McNeil.
Okay, another McNeil and Andrew here for Palmyra. McNeil on top, looking bar early. Trying to punch that arm through. Work with limited space there on the edge of the mat. He's reaching for that other far wrist there, is McNeil. Again, 3-0 here in the opening round match. And he's starting to work his way over. Slow run here for McNeil. He's got both the wrist and the bar. He's trying to keep it legal as the ref is right there watching, making sure everything stays secure. Still no back points yet, and he's trying to work his way over. Big step here, still nothing. Great defense there for Andrew of Palmyra. Trying not to give up any of these back points.
That's a perfect example of letting these kids wrestle on the edge of that mat. They have a lot of space now with that 1 point of contact. A lot of wrestling gets done around the edge.
And McNeil goes head in the hole here. He's trying to find another takedown, and he secures it. Another 3-point takedown for McNeil. And he has that inside leg locked up, looking to go near side here. Trying to go all the way through. Not enough. Right back on top is McNeil. Very, very tough ride. Again, these Derry boys, impressive stuff on top.
So I believe, partner, just to confirm, we are at 152 pounds.
Beautiful.
This is Andrew versus McNeil, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Will McNeil here for...
So I believe Will is 45.
Okay.
He's the freshman.
Got you.
And then we have, one moment. The service at Moon High School isn't exactly
We're sucking it all up,
prime.
I assume. We're probably sucking all the good stuff up. But here we are again. McNeil trying to get out. Andrew, tough ride on that ankle. Here early in the third period at 152 pounds. And there's the escape right into a shot for Andrew rather. And there on the edge of the mat. No points awarded yet. And they're going to go out of bounds. Good mat awareness there for McNeil. Beautiful shot there for McNeil. Double leg takedown, and they're going to look to roll through, and he does. Rolls through, ends up in a half position, and he's looking for the fall. Is McNeil. Holding a 4 count here, trying to suck his weight back. Is McNeil. Big fight here for Andrew to get off his back. Again, partner, those extra bonus points are everything in the match like this, man. To just not give up a fall, that is a big deal. Not 100% sure what we got score-wise. After that 4, we're looking at 10-1. Stalling on the bottom, man. McNeil looking to go, roll through, tilt. Got that cross wrist rod right now. He's trying to suck that elbow in, duck his head, and work his hips around. Into the third. Andrew's going to go neutral. And we're at
152 pounds.
Half shot, beautiful reshot there is McNeil, and he's going to drive him out of bounds. Ran out of real estate there on the double leg for McNeil as they go back to the start. And he goes inside trip, and McNeil rolls all the way through, looking to finish it here again, and a great fight off his back. And that's how it'll end. A technical fall for McNeil of the Derry Trojans, extending their team lead 8-3. Moving on up, 160 pounds. And we got a stud out there for Derry. Who we got up there for Derry at
number 8 in the state, Olson, wrestling Noah Baker.
Yes, sir.
We believe from Palmyra.
And they're gonna give up the forfeit there.
So there's
It's
a forfeit
Palmyra.
there at 160 pounds.
100. That was
160.
160. We're moving on to 172 now.
Hey, Matt, there's 2 McNeils. Now we are, yeah.
And it looks like we might get another forfeit here at 172 pounds.
So we saw that one coming, but at 160, that's a bit of a surprise. I believe they wrestled that weight.
Moving on
matches.
up to 189 pounds. It looks like we got a Sparks here for Palmyra.
And hopefully we get to see Brady Brown in action, number 3 in the state.
Thinking we might see, he wrestled 215 in the last match, so we'll see what happens here. We're at 189 pounds. Of course, Brady Brown, obviously one of my favorites to watch go. He is a dog. We'll see him hopefully here in just a little bit. And the ref guides under the center, and here we go. 189 pounds here in the Moon Duel Finals. We got a team score of 20-3 in favor of the Derry Trojans. High shot there for Andrew. Looked like a headlock attempt there into a takedown there for the Derry Trojan. Who is that for Derry? 189.
If it,
Not Brown.
yeah, it's Blasko.
Blasko, okay. Blasko, nice tight waist rod here. And looking to get a couple back points, but Sparks rolls all the way through. Sparks up to his feet, and he runs out of real estate.
I tell you what, partner, Moon has been very good to us. Gave us a nice section up here, good angle, let us set up all the cameras. We're rolling up here. It took us a little bit, but we are turning into
no doubt about it. Shout out to the Moon family, Coach Rocco and company, man, just literally rolled out the red carpet here for us at the Moon Doles. Anything we asked, they were able to give us, and, here we are, man. It's great stuff. A premier event early in the beginning part of the season, and what I call Doles Sunday. Of course, Whitfield fans, if you're out there, there is Doles across all over the Whitfield. North Hills Doles, Ringgold Doles, Kiski Doles, Carrick Doles, I think. The Carrick Doles were last week. But there's Doles. Whatever part you are of the Whitfield and you want to go watch some wrestling, I'm sure you can find some. And
so again, we are at 189 pounds. That's backs, holding backs there.
It is definitely holding backs, and he's looking for a fall, and there it is! Blasko picks up the fall for Derry, and they are rolling here in the beginning of part of this match. And that makes it 26-3. Derry up big. And here we go, partner.
Rolling into 215.
Talk to me about this one before, give me some stats on Brady Brown.
So we got number 3 in the state. Doing a quick takedown almost to his back.
Just beautiful.
Just going to work early.
And what I've heard about him actually is he might be a better freestyle wrestler than he is a folk style wrestler.
I haven't seen that a lot recently. It's good to see the sport growing because all of us know that the Olympic level is freestyle. So if you want to get good for that level, it's also good for folk style. It opens up a little bit. You're more offensive. It's good to have a lot of disciplines when it comes to wrestling.
I believe it was David Taylor that said he used to train folk style all the time to get ready for the Olympics. So it is good, man. It's good to get on top, start hammering these dudes. And again, we look at Brady Brown here, just impressive stuff as he's looking for a fall early here in the first period. He's tightening it up, and there it is.
That is pinned.
Another fall for Derry, and that is stud Brady Brown. And Derry up massive here in the early going. 32-3. Going into the heavyweight match. But again, partner, as much as Derry is killing it, as soon as we flip this lineup over to the lightweights, Palmyra's got some dogs. So
absolutely. We saw that against Moon.
It's going to be a really good stuff.
They have some killers there, especially that 7-pounder. Foltz is really good at wrestling, is least I could say.
I mean, he took out Bryce Thomas from Moon there in the opening part of that match, which, we look at Thomas as one of the premier guys in the state and in the Whitfield, so that was an impressive win.
Yes.
So again, and there goes, look at this, big boy, step through, and there it is, another fall for the Derry Trojans, this time at heavyweight, and that is Mr. Papuga.
Or Kaufman.
One of the two.
I believe that is a heavyweight, though.
They are just rolling here early.
That is a heavyweight. I believe that is Papuga.
Yeah, that's definitely not a 215-pounder. All right, what we got here? Derry, Keystone, Foltz, Palmyra.
Two state-ranked wrestlers.
Matchup of the duel right here for you guys. Two top 10 guys in the state. What do we got here for each respectively? Foltz is what, my friend?
Previously 8th in the state. I believe, though, Moon's 107-pounder ranked 2nd in the state.
Wow.
Yep, PA Power had him ranked 2nd coming in, so that's a huge win. Then we have Keystone. He's number 5 in the state.
Of course, double A, triple A here. Again, big win for Foltz there. And he takes a half shot as Foltz, not enough. Keystone in with the head trap, going underhook from their knees.
It's always interesting when you see those big guys wrestling and go straight to 107-pounders.
It is.
I like that rule this year, though. Either random draw or start from 107 for the home team. That's nice. That gives you quite an advantage, especially if you're a head coach that
deserves to be a head coach. You need to be paying attention to those things. And I know everyone here, Whitfield Wrestling is the pinnacle of wrestling. So these coaches around here know exactly what's at stake for either coin toss or where you're starting at.
And what a great method of scramble here. And there's a 3-point takedown for Keystone early in the opening period of this match. Fantastic action out of both guys as Keystone ends up on top. Keystone, another one of those young freshmen for Derry. Just going to be problems here for years. And he's trying to go slide by right into a Russian. And there's a 360 into a double leg, but
good
not
hips.
enough. Great hits there for Keystone. And he's trying to chase the sock. Is Keystone. Elbow a little bit too deep there. And the ref is looking over at the score, seeing how much time we got. You're going to let him work through this position. Beautiful shuck by into a bear hug is Keystone, and he's looking big. Great job by Foltz there to get his hips back, resecure himself, and that's how the period will end. 3-1, Keystone over Foltz. Green, after a defer from Foltz, will go down as Keystone to start the second period rather. Foltz on top, climbs on. And there's the start. Quick escape from Keystone and makes it 4-1 Keystone. Ran out of real estate. Back to the start, back to the center. That's one thing about these guys, partner. Both of them, fantastic stances. Never getting out of it. And there's Keystone to go behind it. He's going to get it right into a suck back. The ref does not give him 2 back points, though. Another takedown for Keystone. We're at 6-1 for the Derry Trojan here in the premier matchup here in the finals at the Moondles. Derry up big, 32-3. And he's going to roll through tilt, not enough. Trying to run that cross race tilt.
We've seen it a lot. Team guys riding parallel and refs calling it. But as you see, he's working a bar here, so he might not call anything. But it's interesting to see how quick they are to call it this year, just from the small sample size that we've had.
And I love that. Yes. I think that's great because that promotes top wrestling. It promotes action on both sides. You can't just lay there on the bottom. You got to try to work to escape. And on course on top, your goal is to try to pin them. So you got to work for back points and or a fall rather on top. So again, I agree with you, partner, 100% there. It's good to see the refs wanting to pick up that action in that position. And there, beautiful hip change over there is Foltz, and he escapes. And it is 6-2, and he's going to try to find a takedown here to try to close in this score. Great defense here for Keystone. And that's how the second period will end. 7-1, 7-2, Keystone over Foltz. Foltz says we're going to go neutral. Half shot there by Foltz, not enough. They're into a 50-50 position there.
Neither of these guys look tired.
No.
They're going to keep going and going.
You know what? That's what I've noticed. Even in the early part of this match, the first couple matches that were toss-ups, man, it went to the last couple seconds there, and each guy was still full juice, ready to go. And that's a testament to both coaching staffs getting these guys ready here in the early part of the season.
Beautiful ankle pick there.
Beautiful. As you said, partner, beautiful ankle pick. He's looking to
see if he gets that finish. Good defense here. Holding it off.
Great whizzer. Great whizzer.
Oh, almost. All right, bailed.
There it is. And that's the finish there for Keystone. Ref stops it. Potentially dangerous. Keysucker's going to go optional start.
It's 10-2, lets him up. 10-3.
10-3 we got for the young Trojan of Derry, Mason Keysucker. And there's an elbow clear into a shot, but not enough. Beautiful defense by Keysucker. Again, Keysucker digging in that underhook, breaks free from the open now, center of the mat.
I will also say this event was put on. It was a really good event. All matches went smoothly. We got here around what was it 10:30ish, and we were about 3 matches ago. They ran very smoothly through this.
And what a perfect setup, what a perfect gym really for this style tournament. And Folt's in there on another shot, and he's looking headlock.
Oh, he gets
and he's going to
three.
end up on top. No.
Oh, they didn't give it to him.
Didn't give it to him. What an impressive performance for the young Derry Trojan as he picks up a 10-3 decision over number 8 in the state, Foltz, who is hot as ever, coming off a big win over Thomas earlier today. Impressive victory there for Keysucker. Moving on up to 114 pounds.
We actually have twins the next 2 weight classes for Palmyra.
I love that.
So 114, we'll have Derry, we'll have Bolger, 14th in the state, double A. It'll be wrestling Russell Cisney, I believe.
That'll work. We have Bolger and Cisney at 114 pounds. And Cisner in on a shot. Head inside single, looking to get his elbow to the mat. Great defense there for Bolger. And Cisney's trying to go out the back door. Trying to get his way to one side. The ref says, let's get a restart, go back to our feet. Calls a stalemate there. Back to neutral. About a minute and 10 seconds to go.
We can officially say, I believe, congrats.
Is it a lock?
It's 41-3 currently. We have 114, 121, 127, 133 left.
I've just been informed by my broadcast partner that Derry has locked up the Moon Dolls here. Impressive performance. And as they look to continue on that lead is Bolger with a nice takedown here at 114 pounds. Just impressive performance for Derry, man. There was really never a doubt. In a match that I thought was going to be pretty close, Derry just came to wrestle today.
Absolutely.
Now Bolger, just like most of the Derry boys, throwing the boots in, heavy on top. You know, with all these guys, man, they're great keeping their hips under control. It doesn't seem like any of them have gotten to a situation where they're in trouble on top. Just punishing rods. And that'll be the end of the period. Red defers the green. Green will go neutral. And Sisney in on a shot here. Trying to rebuild, bellies out. Beautiful hip down defense from Bolger, and he goes behind and picks up the 3-point takedown immediately into a boot with a power half, and he is trying for more. And he's going to look to go power half. Great toughness here for Sisner. You and I both know when you're down there getting power half put on you, that is not a fun position, partner.
Not at all. We want to get up as soon as possible, especially in a match where you are down. But it is tough. These kids are riding tough on top. Those legs are brutal.
Now a beautiful boot cross body ride here for Bolger.
I'm excited to see how these team rankings shake out after this weekend. Like you said, we got a ton of duels going on. This is an individual sport, but it's fun when it's a team sport. During the year, you see a lot of good dual meets, especially in the WPIAL and around the state of Pennsylvania. It's exciting.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You said it best there, partner. And, I think we talked about it on Wednesday. It's a testament. And there's an escape there for Sisner. He gets out. Where are we at? 6-1, I want to say. But back to what we were saying there, partner. It is a testament to these coaches here in the early part of the season. Not scared to put tough matches on their schedule. Not scared to take losses. Seeking out the competition. And, two fantastic schools here in Derry and Palmyra. But, again, the Kiski duels, you got the North Hills duels, you got the Hampton Dog duels. There's going to be duels all over the place this weekend. Especially over there at Kiski, man. Those finals, I believe, our good friends at Westmoreland Sports Network is covering those finals. So if you're out there, and after we're done, I believe they're going to be on not too long after us. So check those finals out over there at Kiski. It's going to be a fantastic matchup, whoever makes the finals over there. A lot of great AAA teams from the WPIAL. But back here in our action, we've got Sisney from Palmyra putting on a tough ride over on Bolger here. Bolger looking to escape, shifts his hip, reaching back, looking for the head. Keeps circling. There's his one.
I believe the score now is 10-1.
10-1 we got. Oh, there.
And if you guys are hearing yelling in the background, this West A and Moon match is getting pretty intense.
Yeah.
They're at heavyweight right now. We'll get that score to you guys as soon as we know it. But we really want to keep you guys updated on that. I believe that is a 3rd and 4th place match between two section teams. Still neutral here. Oh, nice. Good
Beautiful
defense.
shot. Beautiful shot there.
Good
for
shot.
Bolger. But again, great defense for Sisner. Sisney, maybe. I apologize out there, Palmyra fans.
Really trying to work that turn.
Nope. No takedown awarded yet. Or I'm sorry, red on top. Trying to get in, no escape awarded yet.
That's on me, partner. I thought they called that takedown.
It's all good.
Good scramble. Oh, straight to his back, just not enough time.
And that's how it will end. Another dominating performance for the Derry Trojan. That is Bolger, the number 14th ranked guy in the state at 114 pounds. Moving on up, 121 pounds, where we will have the other Sisney for Palmyra against Fornell from Derry.
So now we rank region after the WPO AAA, but AA has always done it. AA in their region, we just watched.
Sisney in on a nice shot, gets a double leg takedown there for Palmyra, right into a low leg Turk situation. Beautiful takedown, and that is 3-0 for Sisney at 121 pounds. And he's looking half, trying to go over top here. Settle him in. There is the fall. Palmyra gets a big fall at 121 pounds for Sisney. And that makes the team score not enough, but
44-9.
44-9. What an impressive performance again from the Derry Trojans. The last couple matches we have for you guys here at the Moon Doles in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Again, can't thank Moon High School enough, Coach Rocco and company for having us, rolling out the red carpet. And as always, thanks to Chris and Leap behind the scenes, pulling the 1s and 2s. Of course, very important to the process, so we thank them. And we love and appreciate them. So if you see them boys out there, make sure you guys show them love, because we want to keep doing this kind of stuff throughout the season.
We are improving weekly.
Absolutely.
We're slowly getting there. Soon we're going to implement instant replay after we get all these tiny bugs out of the way, but we are going to be a well-oiled machine.
Only way to go is up, my friend. And again, what a great night, what a great day, rather, here at the Moon Doles. As it's slowly wrapping up. Last couple matches here. And we got a bit of a dogfight here at 127 pounds. We got DeCario and Gordon. Forehead to forehead tie now.
Got about 40 seconds left in the first. Still 0-0 match. A lot of hand fighting.
Oh, and there is Gordon looking headlock, and he gets it.
Ooh.
Oh, and beautiful reversal is DeCario, and he's looking fall now. Time.
Wow,
he gets a reversal and
backs
3 backs,
at
partner.
the buzzer.
And that's one thing maybe we haven't talked enough about, the end of the period points. Those are huge, man. You get a takedown at the end of the period, you ride them out, you don't give up that one. That is those little things, the match within a match.
Especially with 3-point takedowns. It's every single point matters, especially if you're not necessarily an offensive wrestler, you're a defensive wrestler. Getting those escapes at the end of periods is huge.
And there's a takedown for Gordon. And that makes it 6-0 there. 9-0 because he got a reversal. 8 or 9-0, I believe, for Gordon, I want to say. Again, we are on opposite side of the clock, so you guys have to bear with us tonight or today. Nice ride there for Gordon on DeCario. Let's say, where are we at? 127, partner?
We
Last
are.
couple matches
127
here.
pounds. The score is 6-6.
6-6. Oh, that's right. Forgot about the opening couple takedowns and back points. Just informed by our
Yeah, that reversal.
man Leaps down there that is 6-6. We did forget about that opening
Reversal to
portion there.
backs.
And he's looking bar half is Gordon on the edge of the mat here, trying to keep the toes in. Not enough real estate as they go out of bounds. Fresh start here, 6-6. Third period, I want to say.
I believe it is the
Could
second.
be wrong. Congratulations, Matt Dana. Good job, bub. And that was Matt Dana. I was just giving him a little kudos there for Quaker Valley. I'm sorry. And there's a reversal and back points there for Gordon, I believe. I can't tell, can't see. Ref rewards reversal and 3 back points green. There, I'm sorry, rather, DeCario gets that. And nice Peterson there for Gordon. DeCario's trying to hang on.
Oh, he does.
Way to recover.
Wow.
I thought we were looking at a 5-pointer or a 6-pointer all day there, partner.
It was fun to see. It's wrestling season when you see a bunch of college coaches here scouting out some really good AAA and AA talent.
Yeah, for sure. And how could you go wrong if you're a college coach in the area to try to go and watch some of the best, really the best talent in the country? You know, the Whippio is just littered. And the best thing about the Whippio is the depth, man. Even your top-level guys, obviously, they're fantastic, but your third, fourth, fifth level guys would beat a lot of dudes in the country.
Yep.
And, we're just blessed, dude. We are both wrestling nuts. I could tell by this is only our 5th or 6th time hanging out, but I can tell you are just like me, a little wrestling junkie, which I love. And, it just makes for great stuff here in the Whippio. Again, we talk about this Moon West Allegheny match over here, two teams that are probably going to see each other a couple times. As DeCario gets back on top, continues his ride.
And it's not often you get to see in person teams like Derry compete, because we're really around AAA a lot. We will be around AA a decent amount this season, so I'm really excited to see the depths of these teams.
Yeah, and I know that Derry is second in the region to Burrell, but man alive, I am going to be juiced up to watch this matchup later down the road this year. It really seems like these two are on a collision course this year in AA, and as we know with Burrell is just traditionally always so tough, so technically sound. Even their quote-unquote bad wrestlers still know how to wrestle and still really wrestle good. And that's a big thing, because your studs are going to get your points, but it's the middle, those toss-up matches, those extra bonus points. Those are everything in a tight duel in high school, and you and I both know that.
Again, another Derry wrestler riding tough on top.
Man alive, are they impressive with them boots. That's one thing for sure. If you're out there getting ready to wrestle there, you better be ready for the boots to come in. And it's like, when you watch someone that runs boots that's like a little sloppy with it, none of these kids are. None of them.
Glue. Like
not
backpacks.
even close to getting high, off to the side, none of that stuff. Just really, really tough and sound. And that will do it for this one. DeCario goes out and gets the victory.
I believe this is our last match of the evening.
Looks like our last bout of the evening here. We got Clark for Palmyra going against Bateman for Derry.
And the team score is 47-9.
Beautiful job, beautiful work for the Derry Trojans.
I was very impressed today with Palmyra. I just think, unfortunately for them, they didn't match up very well with Derry today. Studs on studs, didn't get the toss-up wins they needed, and it looks lopsided. But this is a tough team. We were impressed with them, especially against Moon. So got to give them props for showing up here, putting it to a couple good AAA teams. Moon was up and coming. They have some tough kids.
Oh, no doubt about it.
And to see them get taken down in their own duels, wrestling for third and fourth, that was an impressive win.
Yeah, I can't say enough about the Palmyra. I believe it's a Wildcat, if I'm sorry out there if that's wrong. But, man, they were impressive. Again, you talk about that matchup against Moon. They start off with a huge win with Tyler Detweiler at, I believe, 139 pounds over Cale Yannick. Cale Yannick ranked in the state. Big win for Detweiler. Then, you know, they pick up a couple more victories in the upper weights, and next thing you know, they're moving around. They get a follow-in heavyweight. They move up into 107 pounds, and that's where we talked about Foltz there with a massive, probably you would look around the results, I'd say probably one of the biggest upsets of the day.
Yep.
Taking out the number 2 ranked guy in the state. And then, of course, we saw Thomas turn around here in the West Allegheny match and look fantastic. So,
yes,
you know, I assume just watching him wrestle over the years, Thomas is going to be just fine. He'll use it as fuel, as it is only December, partner. We'll see as we get going here down the line. But, again, just a fantastic day of wrestling from all these top teams that are still here, these last 4 teams.
That'll be the end of the first.
End of the first period there. Believe, what is it, 3-0?
3-0. Rode out for the period. Like it was a common theme today for this final match.
Absolutely, yeah. They've not given up anything at the end of the periods. No cheap points, no free points. That's a sign of a really well-coached team. And again, I know I've talked a little bit about Coach Troy Dolan over there, but man, some of his assistants that he has is just impressive. Just a really nice setup, nice program, nice coaching staff over there at Derry.
Good chaining wrestling here by Bateman. He gets that escape, immediately spins around in on a takedown. Scrambling here to get his points. They may be up 40, but you know this is big for both guys here. Just to end the day on a high note.
Absolutely. And there's the stalemate. Clark will climb back on top. Beautiful hip change into almost like a Granberry. Okay, buddy.
Unfortunately for you guys, you might see our faces here.
As we're finishing up here in a little bit, we were just informed by our broadcast team, the tech crew there on the 1s and 2s. Again, thank you to Matt and Chris behind the 1s and 2s. We could not do it without you guys. Great time here at the Moon Duels as Derry is wrapping up their championship against Palmyra. Fantastic stuff here, partner. And we'll go back on our feet. Double leg takedown there for Bateman. That's 3 points.
I believe that's 9-0 now.
I believe 9-0. As he works his way up the body. In control.
We'll switch to action.
No, switch and another re-switch there. Great stuff. Again, partner, you said it best. The team score might be out of hand, but these two guys are battling in this final match of the evening. And we're going to get injury time here for Bateman. Looking at the West A Moon score, we got Moon 30-14 over West Allegheny. Looking like maybe the 121-pound match, right around there.
That score also surprises me a bit. West A came to wrestle today. They had a relatively close one against Derry. But Moon, they came to wrestle as well. They just got upset. They have a lot of studs that can get bonus points if you match up well with them. And that's the beauty of dual meets, is that anything can happen.
Yeah, no doubt about it, partner. And we talked about it a little bit on Wednesday, and it might not have necessarily came to fruition today, but a lot of times, man, a big portion of these duels is that flip.
Yep.
Those captains go to the middle, they flip that disc, and what that does for you wrestling fans out there, it lets the coaches decide odd or even who signs first.
I believe they're calling this match injury default.
Okay.
It's smart. That's smart. You're up. If your guy's hurt, definitely play it safe. It's unfortunate to see, but smart by the coaches to just
with the match out of hand. There's no
wrap
need
it
to,
up and hopefully he's good to go. Going to see the trainer now, but yeah, that's the dual meet.
And that will do it. Derry is your 2025 Moon Duels champion. Congratulations to the Derry Trojans. Just a dominant performance today. As you guys heard over the loudspeaker there, with Palmyra in the runner-up.
And they are the Cougars. We found that out right there.
So I was close. Wildcat Cougar. I saw a big Wildcat Cougar looking thing on the back of their uniforms. But again, fantastic performance for Derry. One of the top double-A teams, not only in the WPIAL but in the state. Excited to see what they do as the year goes on. Not too much left here. A couple more matches in the Moon West Allegheny match. But for our match, that is it. That is all we have. Again, Derry goes out and wins the 2025 Moon Duels Championship. Fantastic day here in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much to Moon High School and company, Coach Rocco, assistants, all the boosters here at Moon, the administration. Thank you for having us. You guys rolled out the red carpet. Again, thank you to Mr. Leaper and Mr. Chris down there behind the ones and twos. We appreciate you guys. Wouldn't be here without you. And, of course, you guys see the tech setup. It is incredible. Multiple different camera angles. That is our guys behind the scenes. So if you see them out there, make sure you shake their hands and tell them thank you. And, of course, thank you, partner.
Absolutely.
Had fun.
I had a great time. It's always good to see some WPIAL wrestling, especially if they get to get out of their comfort zone and wrestle teams from West Virginia, middle of state. It's always good to see. So I'm happy to be here. I just want to thank you for being beside me. Play-by-play is great, always on point. People behind the cameras and behind all the great equipment that we have. Can't ask for more, so it was a great time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, that is it for here at the Moon Duels. Derry goes out and wins the championship. For your boy D-Hall, for my man Justin Ritter, and of course Leap and Chris behind the ones and twos. We'll see you later. Love ya.